Hello, my Yodakin exterminators. Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 10 of Stellaris Nemesis, which originally aired live on Twitch. So we have another first contact. This is, or actually no, not another first contact. We're just making progress on the, big yawn from Yoda. Making progress on the amoeba.
Commencing planetary invasion. Planet conquered.
And there goes their home planet. Before I invade yet another at EP10, we're going to repair. And we got research. We got the encryption research I wanted. So, auxiliary fire control increases your chance to hit, which is a very, very strong component to put into a ship. And then I'm actually probably going to do sensors, because sensors help you track as well. And they're both pretty powerful. There we go. I'll just leave Yoda on as long as he's...
Diplomatic connection established.
As long as he's out. So the amoeba study we're going to research here. And that's going to hijack our societal research for a bit. Which is fine. And now that my fleets are done, EP10, you're next. And send my army to follow. So it looks like there might be something dangerous here, because the boss Pachatuks didn't actually move into this territory, which sometimes indicates that there's a Leviathan there, which would be good to know and good to have access to and information on, if that's the case. This planet is guarded by basically no one, so let's immediately land and send my fleets to go repair back at Boss Pachatuks.
Scanned. Commencing planetary invasion. Planetary invasion successful.
And there is yet another planet where we've invaded. All right. I'm just going to be focusing on invading their planets, and then I'll eventually branch out and capture all the territory afterwards. Yeah, I don't want to accidentally stumble into a Leviathan. Absolutely not. Leviathans are roughly, I don't know, somewhere between 25 and 40k fleet strength, depending on how you've designed your ships and all that, and sort of the rocks, paper, scissors shoot of countering their, strengths versus your defenses. Just to put it in perspective, because I have a 4K fleet, so they'd be at least, I don't know, an order of magnitude stronger than I am. It would not be a good time. Now, I don't know why they haven't settled here, but I will try to send my science ship out to investigate. Look at all that resource I have. So, No Brain needs... Let's do a foundry, because we have lack of housing. And let me quickly go over all of everything. Oh, okay. So here, yeah, we're not going to be going there just yet, because that would crush us. But Great Wound, which is black holes full of black holes, full of black holes. And then there's also these alien vessels here that we have to investigate. So that's why they didn't settle it. It makes sense now, to me now. I don't know why they didn't settle Iverim, but Great Wound, it makes sense at least. All right, through all the planets. Let's get these up to date. Lucid, you're fine. Fine. Okay, here on Byron Industries, we're going to want to put people more in the maintenance drones and then maybe make a house. Hey, Dem Tacos. You were playing RimWorld. Well, welcome to Stellaris. We're in the midst of a war, And it's going well. We are definitely dominating the galaxy here. I'll zoom out. So we are in the green. Red are enemies. And we're right now in the midst of a subjugation war, forcing our next door neighbor to be subject to our control. And here actually is their fleet against my fleet, so I'll slow it down for you. I'm the green, they're the red. Well, they were the red. They're basically dead. And now there's a bunch of debris of the husk of their ships that I can research for science. So the reason, surprising catch against the Vrinn. Nice. And the Vrinn are apparently one of the most powerful in the galaxy here, because as you can see, there's a election coming up, and they're likely to win a seat on the Galactic Council, which means that the Rhagaran Commerce League, the Malachi polity, and the Vrinn Kingdom are probably the three most powerful in the galactic community. It's possible that there are other empires that didn't join the galactic community because they were, like me, exterminators that are stronger than them, but it does give me an indicator. This here is sort of a hit list, where lower on the list, like the Jibru, are going to be easy. Higher up on the list, like the Rhagaran, are going to be harder. But all the same, they die. It's just an indicator of strength. Yeah, and it also could be that they have, exactly as Pancake Hammers mentioned, it could be also an indicator that depending on how the galactic community weighs their weight here. So right now, there's a 20% for economy and a minus 40% for economy. So if you take a look at the active modifiers, power in the galactic community is less about economy than it is about the other factors. So empires that have particularly strong economies are devalued as their representation, and also that you can assign envoys to the galactic community to represent you further. So if you had an empire full of envoys, you could be overrepresented in the galactic community, contrary to your true power. True power would be represented here in the victory log. So here's a really good example. Vrinn here is ahead of Malachi and Rhagaran, but as you can see, the Vrinn, Malachi, and Rhagaran are scored higher. They're even scored higher than... Oh no, they're way, way, way below me. I just noticed. Big smile! Yeah, I am bigger than all three of them combined. Just about. But as you can see, the Vrinn, Malachi, and Rhagaran are 4, 5, 6, and they're exactly who's being elected to the council. 4, 5, 6. So, boom. But that also, taking a look at this victory condition, also means that I don't know who number 2 is. Who does number 2 work for? So there's a number 2 out there. But number 2 almost assuredly is a fallen empire. Well, I can guarantee you it's a fallen empire. They just haven't met yet. Because that's the way that works. So I'm in number 3, only behind the fallen empires, which is fine. And we just got better sensors. So next up, let's get more research. Now let's get sensors again. And these ships now are going to go to the last world that they have as a holdout.
Commencing planetary invasion.
And we just uncovered the cloud study for these enigmatic energy clouds. So we'll uncover the cloud study soon.
Planet conquered.
Okay. The second to last planet is conquered, and the last planet is here at Rizor. And conquering the last planet might give me enough war score to make them a tribute. I might have to absorb a few more just territories, but chances are it will give me enough. Yeah, ancient empires are supremely strong. If you take a look at the victory conditions here, I'm at 10k, they're at 44k, so they're 4.5 times stronger than I am. And honestly, it's more than that. Their fleet strength could absolutely just poof me into nothingness. I am nothing compared to them at the moment. Hey, Deckfish. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so the Galactic Council just got formed, and I'm going to say, so the puppeteers finally reveal themselves. So the Galactic Council here is Vrinn, Malachi, and Rhadamant, as was predicted. And they're actually quite a way ahead of everybody else. As you can see, it's all 900s, and then everybody else is 6.5s and less. So there's 3 empires out there that are significantly stronger than the rest of them. That's primarily what we need to know about that situation. If you're looking for my latest Blades of Rag, it would be in my VODs. I could probably link that to you. Maybe. As long as Twitch behaves nicely, which sometimes they don't. Artisan Troop, sure, let's keep being a patron. And this is the last planet, so I'm going to slow it down so you can watch the non-fight that this is, because it is very much a non-fight. So that there would... well, that's not going to work for you, because that's my editing dashboard. It would be here. There you go. That's the latest VOD. Well, no, it's kind of out of order, actually. One of the problems of I just reminded, one of the problems of Blades of Rag that I streamed on Saturday was that there was a crazy lag on Twitch, and it split the VOD up into 3 parts, which it kind of makes it difficult to link because there are 3 different pieces of it. But this is the first piece, and then there's like a 2-minute middle piece and then a end piece. But there it is, Emmanuel, if you were looking for it. So this is the last planet. Let's invade it now, making sure that they don't have much of an army, and they don't. And the Rhadamant Commerce League is what I just discovered here. So this is the Rhadamant Commerce League, and I might want to send my science ship down to try to abduct them. I just want to mess with them as much as I can. So
Commencing planetary invasion.
So knowing that they're like roughly in, you know, one of my largest rivals. No, let's declare rivalry before I. Oh no, you know what? I already know them. This is a. No, I'm wrong. So this here is some sort of enclave. The Rhadamant I already know. So just conquer the planet. To achieve my war goals, I am not quite there yet, so all I really need to is to like capture another piece of territory or 2. Yeah, these guys, I don't know what they are, but we'll figure it out.
Project concluded.
And the Rhadamants just rivaled us back.
Debris scanned.
Okay. Almost have all of the war score we need. Betting 50 bits, they're curators? Okay. I've already met 1 curator, but there's possible... There it is. Alright, so we just won. So the way this works is now the boss Pochtuks pay us tribute. So if you take a look up here at the end of this month, you'll see that I make more energy credits as a result of them losing this war. They are now a tributary under us, meaning that they're formally defeated, and you know, they pay us tax. Pay us a whole bunch of tax. So next up, who to go to war with next. We are on the border of Tezek, so I'm going to include Tezek. We are also sort of through a wormhole of Vrinn, so I'll include Vrinn. We could go through Boss Pochtux to get to Ragarin. And then that's pretty much all that we have on the border. So it's those three as far as I know. Yeah, it's those three. So pick of those three and we'll go to war once again. So if you take a look at the Alliance diplomatic mode, yellow is my tribute, green is me, red is the Marauders, and then everybody else is sort of like meh. But we expand yet again. We're about a third of the galaxy now.
Incoming transmission.
And people want embassies with us, which is a joke. I will not. No embassy.
Scanned.
Oof. Dark Mastery.
Research project concluded.
Ew, the blur. Gross. Hey, Wolf Bear. Worth it. Look at that founder badge. Dang. How you doing, Wolf Bear? How's life treating you? Hey, we finally modified the Reapers, so we're no longer... So now we're Yoda Reapers rather than the Yodaka. And I'm going to delete the old Yodaka. So we're formerly Yoda Reapers. The Vrinn just raveled us, because they're terrified of us, I think. Oh, are we already rivaling them? Maybe I'm blind. Yeah, I think we are. Well, if we're not, who cares? Everybody dies. Managing my planets. Rickroll a prime. You're gonna get... Okay, let's demolish this. You're gonna get a industrial district, and there's only one more Jackley left there. Ray, there are no Jackleys left, so it's just me and my organics. What we're going to do is actually build the assembly plants, not the industrial districts. So first things first, we build more robots. Then we start to colonize. Darksaber, yep, all organics. Good.
Debris scanned.
All right, finish scanning all the debris. And take a look at this poll. It looks overwhelmingly Vrinn. So, the weird thing about this is I declare war of humiliating them just for fun. So, if you're wondering what this does, the end game is that they suffer diplomatically if I win. I'm going to do a humiliation war, but I'm also going to claim Tropalum and Wodriax as my own. So it's going to be a humiliation claim war. Oh, I can't claim there. So we'll get Wodriax. And I'm going to declare war and humiliate and conquer Wodriax. So for that to work, I'm going to want to queue up at Sir Ice Mage here and get in position to jump into their territories. But before I do that, I'm going to actually skim by Yoda and upgrade my ships to, you know, have the best parts. Hey, MVP, you're a planet now. MVP the colony. With the... Oh, I never named the governors. Okay, well, let's do that. Overseer, that's a very good governor name. Which I just screwed up. Try that again. And Weeb, who said he went to sleep, but maybe he's still here. Congrats. Is there anyone else that I overlooked? No. Everybody else is fine. Yep. Cool. Oh, Gargantua. I'm not going to rename Gargantua because it's kind of like a unique system. And weird to rename as a result.
Debris scanned.
Alright, Kiev. We're going to have you sit over near Sir Ice Mage just in case we need you. At my home planet... Oh boy, what did I do? I unemployed a ton of people. Build a research segment. Quickly.
Receiving transmission.
All right, so I had unemployed people at Yoda Prime, and I'm being penalized for it, so I'm trying to build a research segment ASAP in order to employ them so I don't have crippling debt problems. You know, just a little debt. Just a little debt. Make sure that I haven't screwed up other planets. So, Anarisu, you're going to need more work. Sky Collective, you're going to need more work too. Let's give you a... crystal? Oh, no, there's no crystals here. Oh, yeah, crystal mine. There it is. Lucid, you're going to need work too. Upgrade and build. And clear blocker. Pancake. I can't clear the blockers, so we are going to build more foundries. Foundries, foundries, foundries. Yeah, the sudden death is just due to mass unemployment on Yoda Prime. And then it's also because I switched Yoda Prime over from a generator district over to research to help research, which then triggered the, you know, the loss of money. So I might have to do some balancing, but that'll be fine. Hey, Phantom. Thanks for the resub. And Zark, thanks for the follow. So you're finally back on the day shifts, Wolf. And then you can, Yoda needs a pet? Sure. And then you can come to more streams, can't you? Hey, resource cache. We'll keep it for ourselves. Yoda, they called you a handsome boy. They called you a handsome boy. Alright, first contact with the Moo aliens. We'll keep pushing that ahead. Okay, we almost have everyone employed again. One more research segment. And that's really going to help out the amount of research that I do, because right now I only have one research planet. It's my primary planet. My fleet are ready for an upgrade, so let's do that. Corvettes, you are going to be pushed to hyperdrive, better sensors, and then let's flip-flop the shields and the armor so that I have enough power to power this up. Done. Destroyers, hyperdrives, sensors, and you're good. And then let me start to roll out cruisers. So double afterburners And artillery. Done. All right, we'll get these upgraded. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'll add more ships to these fleets. So let's bring the destroyer count up to 5.
Fleets
For now.
enhanced.
And then we'll also add cruisers. Did the cruisers not have better sensors? Oh, they didn't. Okay. Cruisers, better sensors. Good catch, Carter. Good catch. All right, I only have 2 unemployed now at my home planet. Now a bunch more. Focusing only on research like I'm a crazy person. The Mutagen Merchant Guild.
Comms initiated.
So I never took that bet. Not that I could donate bits to my own stream. I'm not allowed to. But it was not curators. Pancake. But no. You owe me nothing. There was no way for me to counter bet. All right. God, so much management. Having 16 planets definitely makes you juggle a lot, doesn't it? All right, so these fleets are all upgraded and added to. So let's add now cruisers to them. 3 cruisers each. That will bring our strength up pretty good, I think. We'll be 42 out of 60 fleet size, and then the strength should be sitting around, I don't know, 3K. Is Tusk around? She will be. You sort of multiply those bits times 10, Pancake. I can't help but to notice. There's going to be punishments for that. I'm going to have to rename your planet now. I'm kidding. Thank you. All right, so you have more traditions now. We've got just the 2. We've got self-pres, which has our leaders break down less often, and sync agents, which has our leaders cost less money. And just a reminder, once we finish, we also decrease our empire sprawl, which is pretty cool. Is Tusky coming? Come on, Puppo. Up on the couch. You're so... All right. My fleets, once added with the cruisers, we're gonna go to war. I do have an envoy here, not doing anything. So you guys want me to go to war with Vrinn? Let me. Oh, you're a Bhutan. Let me. Espionage. Ooh, we already have a lot of. They're challenging. So they have pretty good encryption, and we don't have good code breaking, which kind of sucks. But I'm going to start to try to gather more intelligence against them. And then you guys, let me build a spy network against you two.
New technology discovered.
We got even better sensors, so I'm going to have to yet again upgrade, and I'll probably get UV lasers pretty quick. I'm no longer going to have my envoy messing with you. Let's build there. So my 3 immediate neighbors, I'm building spy networks against all 3. And sync agents, which will reduce my energy credits by a little bit. That's what you all voted on. And then the rest of that money that I owe, I can sell my minerals. There you go. It's a lot cheaper to keep leaders now. In fact, Tremontaine, I'm sorry to do this, but you're getting the axe. You're a leader that I'm just not using.
New technology discovered.
Okay. New engineering research. Let's see. We have 5,000 out of 4,000 exotic gas refineries. Stellaris, can you math?
New technology
We got that one
discovered.
instantly. Durasteel armor would be pretty cool. Mineral subsidies would be pretty cool as well. District housing wouldn't be bad. I'm going to do mineral subsidies just because it's such a fast one to get. Any edicts? Yeah, I have edicts. I have one edict for research subsidies already. I can have specialty combat edicts once I go to war, though. But I don't have any more edict capacity. However, I do have soon going to have the ability to add another civic, which I can add a civic to have more edicts as well. Math is hard, isn't it? I think what it was actually was when I got that research completed. I actually know why it went wrong. When I had that research completed, I was over my Empire Sprawl, which meant that the research project cost more than 4,000. And then I brought my Empire Sprawl down, which then reduced the cost of that research, which then made it 4,000. So it's not that it was, well, I mean, the math was weird, but it's not that it was wrong. It was right for the time. So both of our fleets are going to be 3.6K-ish. We're growing. We're getting stronger. God, there's so many planets to manage. Ugh. What am I doing? I'm just gonna have so many forge worlds, I guess. And now I'm just about out of minerals. So there we are. The civic slots done. Let's next get dangerous wildlife removal. And let's get a civic slot. So we can reform government and we can add stuff to our civics. So we could add code breaking to allow us to do more espionage. Rock breakers, which adds more minerals for miners. We could get... what are some other good ones? Maintenance drones also produce Unity, which wouldn't be bad. Memorialists, which gives us more immunity in societal research. Rapid replicators if I wanted to populate faster, which wouldn't be bad. Warbots for stronger armies or less robot upkeep. I'm going to do maintenance protocols for more unity, so we unlock more traditions. I think that's probably the right call.
New technology discovered.
There's the UV lasers, which means that we're going to have to retool our ships yet again. I'm going to get the... no. I'm going to get more physics research. And then these ships that just got finished being redesigned go through another redesign. But then I'm actually going to go to war, like real war. I'm not just going to keep going this iteratively improving the fleets. We're going to go take on the Vrinn. All right. Upgrade quick. And then we're coming.
Fleets enhanced.
Okay, up from 3.6-ish to 3.9-ish. Oh, do I have sensor? Ah, yeah, I have sensor 3 as well, don't I? Never mind, we're gonna retool one more time. And
Fleet upgraded.
one more time. I should just do the auto upgrade now, because I'm forgetting to do things. So auto upgrade won't change the type of components. What it will do is it will just, if there's just a Mark II or Mark III version of it, it just allows you to go up.
Fleet upgrades applied.
And sensors are really fast to upgrade.
Fleet
So.
upgrades applied.
All right, now let's go down to Sir Ice Mage and be ready to wormhole into Vrinn. And what we're going to do to Vrinn here is we're going to tribute them as well. Someone needs to pay for my deficit, so it'll be them. All of my... Oh, I don't have... Wait, what? Oh, yeah. All right. So some of my anchorages are going to become solar panel networks because I just don't have need of all the anchoraging I have right now. So we're going to redesign them a bit. And then let's get... Let's see. Right around Yoda here. I'm at Cerulean Spider, at Fangface, another Fangface. That will be confusing. And at Popcorn, we're going to get 3, so I can do one more. And Nibbles, too. Do some more starports. Can Machine Empires get AI uprising? I don't think so, because you are the AI uprising, and it would be broken. The AI uprising is like an endgame crisis where all the robots in your empire rise against you and try to kill you, but it wouldn't work for an AI robot empire because, like, I don't think it works against Gestalt consciousnesses. If you're a Gestalt conscious robot empire, I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe you should be immune to it. So let's research Star Fortress. We just finished mining subsidies. If we got mining subsidies, let's go to our mining planets and add purification plants to them, which we currently don't have. Oof. We have still have some unemployment here. Trying to figure out what I want to do. Let's do research lab. 2 more research labs there. And then Honorisu, more alloys. Double it up. Oh god, everything is growing so fast. Jim Bob, more generators. Dark Mastery, you still have jobs. Sky Collective, you need housing, which I can't afford. No. But our fleets are almost in position. Oh, you know, what else is there to upgrade? Wait, what did I just research that I could incorporate into the ship? I don't even know, but I don't care. I'm not going to go back on my word. I'm going to attack. I'm sort of regretting building as wide as I did, because I just have so much territory to manage. So, Vrinn here looks pretty big. Let's go ahead and... I can either demand... So, what sort of war? Humiliation plus claim or tribute? It'll be up to you. I'm going to leave that up a minute. So, humiliation and claim is going to be a much easier war to do, because all it requires us to mess with them a little bit and give over one system to us. Tribute is a full conquering of them, forcing them to become our tributary. I'm happy with either. Either is fine. Okay, so I'm going to go with the easier choice here and just mess with them a little bit. So declare war, humiliation.
We will obliterate their ignorance.
We will obliterate their ignorance. And now I'm going to hop into their territory. It also seems like they have an L-gate system, or not seems, they do have an L-gate system, which means that they also can open the L-gates. It's very, very, very good to know.
Construction online.
So I think I stopped their scientists before they managed to complete the
Construction online.
the popular rock
Construction
excavation
online.
site. We got a whole bunch of additional stations here, so I'm just building them up. And then I'll hide all of them. Hey, Zero.
Hostile
Welcome.
fleet within range.
How was your Mass Effect today? Pistol in the universe down to death. If you haven't checked out Zero and his crazy, obligated, evil series of Mass Effect, go ahead and do so. It's pretty hilarious. All right, we already declared that war, so let me hide that pole. And do they have... Oh, they have a fleet in Bosch Pochtuk's territory. I guess they were able to move through the Fallen Empire or something. Because otherwise, I'm not sure how they would have got to us. But actually, it looks like the Ragaring Commerce League is backing up these guys. And that means that I'm against... How many empires? Just the two. Because they're in a federation together. Cute. Uh-oh, my Emerald died. Blah, blah, you're dead. In your solo cruiser. Could have predicted that. Lawful evil gunslinger who punches people a lot. It's the way to be. You want people to listen to you. Trying to save the universe, you gotta punch them in the face sometimes. Them's the rules. So the Ragarians here are messing with Botch Pochtuks, and I should probably at some point turn my fleet around and back up them. Where are you? Okay, good. Let's figure out what's on the other side of this wormhole. Oh, and someone else has a call to war against us. Cute. And here we are going against one of their colonies, which should help the war here a bit. Oh, you know, this is not even a planet yet. It's still in the process of being colonized. Never mind, let's keep moving. Nothing to see here. So my war goals require me to do quite a lot. I'm actually kind of surprised. What is going on here? How do they own this area, but still there's like a 10k amoeba swarm? That doesn't make sense at all. How fares Stellaris Empire?
New technology discovered.
Pretty good. So let me zoom out. We are green, and our tributes are yellow. And we are against red here, this sort of blob of red in a newest war. It's a pretty easy war. It's just a humiliation war. But, methinks we're going to do well. I hope. Because so far I haven't come up against too much resistance. But it's a little soon to say because we just started it. We can also become the crisis sort of soon. We have to get one more ascension perk. So if you take a look here at the ascension perks, where are they? Here, Unity. Next, we'll be able to become the crisis if that's voted on. Eventually, we're going to become the crisis anyway, but to become the crisis, you need 2 ascension perks already, and we already have the 2. So for our third, we can become the crisis or something else. I mean, there's a lot of other choices. Delthane, have a good night. We're scheduled to end here soon, too-ish. The only one I have left is the self-preservation protocol, so I'm just going to grab that. No need to vote. And then the other side of this wormhole is Rookbat. Okay. And there's a wormhole on the other side of Rookbat. It's good to know. So we're just jumping around, conquering as much as we can to build up our war score. But as you can see, our war score basically hasn't moved very much. Oh, and the Botch-Potch-Tucks, unfortunately for them, have now rebels in the middle of their empire, which is not good for them. Let's see. Simulation centers would help with unity. That sounds pretty good. Societal research is pretty good. Fleet supremacy would be terrific. I'm not up against my fleet max yet, so I'm going to go with the unity. Trying to get our traditions up. And we discovered a new archaeology site in Kochkab or something. That's way far away from my territory, so it's not like I'm going to be able to claim that. Also looks like this is the Fallen Empire here. Unidentified Empire here. I'm guessing it's the Fallen Empire. Oh, I'd put money on it. I put money on it because who else would I have not met yet, right? Because that's my
hostile fleet
mental process. All right, so they have a relatively large fleet here at the edge of Botch-Potch-Tucks. It would be wise for me to maybe back up and defend some of my own territory. So that's what I'm going to be doing here in just a second. I'm going to try to... let's have this fleet back up into my territory and start to defend. So I'll have one attack fleet, one defend fleet. I could probably... oh, and they're a military isolationist. I'm just going to greet them nicely because I'm not an idiot.
Fleet within
but yeah,
range.
they were a Fallen Empire. So the military isolationists, one thing to know about them, they do not allow you to colonize anything bordering their territory, which is why Kochab, or whatever it's called, is not colonized, nor is anything else bordering them. Because if you border them, they go to war with you and they kill you, and then you are not bordered with them anymore. That's how they operate. They are isolationists, and they murder anyone that breaches
System
isolation.
surveyed.
So, just to let you know, that is their jam. All right, so my energy credits definitely have bounced back. So I'm just trying to balance my budget right now. Upgrading all of the... Oh, well, I'm out of minerals anyway. You know what I should do? I need some more mining worlds. If I keep running out of minerals, it's probably a pretty good indication that I just don't have enough mining worlds. So I need to make one of these worlds that I got going on right now, a mining world. I don't know which one. Jazium would be... Well, Jazium has so many generator districts already. Darsaber would not be a terrible candidate for a mining world, so let's do that. Demolish. Replace. Mining. Because Darsaber has a lot of mining district capabilities here.
Hostile fleet within range.
Alright, where's my fleets? Dora.
Hostile fleet within
You're
range.
being repaired. And Jackal is flying home. Now, all of this within range, they're just within range of Botch-Potch-Tucks, but one is actually Dennis Keith here flying through. So soon the southern Polmatbot sector is going to suffer a little bit, but I do have backup coming their way. And we found the Void Spawn. The Void Spawn is a Leviathan that we are not going to fight, not yet. But that's going to be an important Leviathan to take on later on, if we want to profit from the corpse. They're a rather rare one too. Yeah, usually it's... Well, actually, I don't know if I have a usual Leviathan that I get, to be honest. But I don't tend to find a lot of Void Spawns. You're right.
New technology discovered.
All right. Code breaking. Let's definitely get code breaking. We have not been offered the code breaking in a long, long time, and it's really hard to gain espionage against these targets because our code breaking is so woefully de-leveled, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, Stellite Devourer I see constantly. The Grand Dragon, the Shard Grand Dragon I see constantly. Those are very, very, very common.
Planet conquered.
Enigmatic Fortress I almost never see. That's very rare. And the Void Spawn is pretty rare as well. Okay, yeah, they're definitely up in my face here. So let's get Jackal Fleet moving. Do not like that. So the Daedora fleet is just going to hop from their territory to territory, ripping up their territory to try to push the win humiliation ahead. And then Jackal fleet is now home, and they're going to go headhunt the hostile fleets that are in my territory, murdering them real good like. As far as I can tell, they don't have anything even remotely the size that I do, so it's not much of a fight. I just need to get there. Because currently, I'm not even present for the fight, which is a problem. But I'll be recapping this, no problem. Oh, they have yet another one, an assault core over here. So it's a two-front, but I'm going to go against the Polmat bot front first. Another thing I might be able to do is to roll out a third fleet. So let's go do that. Why not? Shipyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let me just scroll down like this. 16, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that's 20 corvettes rolling out, and then I'll add eventually the destroyers and the cruisers to it when I have a little bit more money. And I'm going to move some resources around here for big money. My scientist is just surveying whatever I can survey. There's not a lot to do because most of this is hostile territory. Daedora, let's go against Finn. And then figure out... Oh, so Nibbles is on the other side of this. That's good to know. So then Daedora is actually pretty close to this hostile fleet here and can assist. Awesome. This new fleet is... Let's name it after an admiral. So I'm going to recruit an admiral and name it after one of you guys. So... Come on, give me a good admiral. Yeah, this is fine. Admiral Tyroler. All right. So this will be the Tyroler fleet. With 2 Fs. Let's try that again. Congrats. And you'll be a full-sized fleet just like Daedora and Jackal eventually once I have the resources to do that. Actually, let's move some of these resources around even more.
New technology discovered.
And we got code breaking. We'll get next plasma accelerator, and we got... What else do we get here? Simulation centers. Really? No. Yeah? Oh, yeah, the Unity one. Yeah. And then next we'll get... tile blocker clearing. So here we are at another world to invade. And the door fleet wipe them out quick, and then we'll go to this wormhole and head back and defend. Actually, it looked like they turned around. Yeah, they did turn around. I don't know why their assault league turned around. I guess they realize I'm on the defensive now, and they're getting scared. I know I can use the fleet manager to build new fleets. I don't really need to yet because I have...
Planetary invasion successful.
Here, destroyer and cruiser. 5 and 3. Oops, 3. I think that's all I need. No, yeah, that's all I need. Good. So that'll be a full-size fleet.
System charted.
All right, if we look at the war score, as you can see, it's definitely going up in my favor as I invade planets. And I might actually want to keep this system here. So let me make another claim for this system. Is there anything else I want to own? I want to own this, and this. 2, so I can own this wormhole. This, and I will also claim their L-gate, because that is a huge loss for them. Not me, for them. So I'll just keep claiming, which does move the needle. As you can see, the Achieve World Goals are a little bit harder now, because I've added things, but I don't mind moving the needle, because I'll just keep beating them up harder. Works for me. Yeah, it's our L-gate now. Well, it's going to be. The Dora fleet. Okay, so the army should catch up with the Dora fleet because armies can't fight on their own. And one last thing. I'm only going to ask this once. Oh, that was weird. Okay, there's another poll over there for you. You want 1 extra hour. Okay, I did catch up to their fleet, so watch this fleet battle. You can see my ultraviolet lasers in full force and a lot of the plasma launching. We are definitely stomping them hard. This is not much of a fight. Oh, I'm up for it. And Shelly, thanks for the follow, by the way. And Agent Number 1, long time ago if you're still here. Cheers.
New technology discovered.
Got new tech. Star Fortress. Nice. Star Fortress is a good tech to have. That's sort of max size fortress. Technically not, but for all intents and purposes, it is typically your max size fortress. Now, we're having a little bit of a mineral limitation, so let's get deep core mining to help with extra minerals. And then Star Fortress, we are going to roll out at my main Yoda station. I'll be the first recipient of Star Fortress treatment. Well, their whole fleet is gone. And we're going to go then repair it at Dennis Keith. And then I'm going to headhunt the rest of their fleets. They have 2 other fleets in the Boss Pochtuk's territory that needs to die. Thank you for watching Stellaris Nemesis, which originally aired live on Twitch. This series on Twitch has since ended, but there's still approximately 13 hours or so yet to air. But if you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, not that I'm streaming Stellaris Nemesis anymore, my stream schedule and countdown timers can be found at Rhadamant.com. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll catch you next episode, or maybe another stream. Farewell.